Himalayan mountains are a fabulously beautiful and harsh place where only the strongest might survive. Sheer cliffs, piercing winds, and constant lack of oxygen make life in these mountains, to put it mildly, not the easiest. But this one rare predator perfectly adapted to live precisely under such conditions. One of the fastest, hardest to spot, dexterous, most beautiful and sleek predators lurking in the Himalayan mountains. Meet the snow leopard, the elusive hunter of the Himalayan mountains. The snow leopard is one of the most alpine wildcats living on Earth. The peculiar preferences of snow leopards make it difficult for scientists to study them. Because these rare animals live on inaccessible mountain cliffs and occasionally descend to the border of the forest, agile predators can fearlessly climb the steepest slopes and pursue their prey 3 times their mass. They also consume smaller prey, such as marmots, hares, and game birds. Snow leopards can cover an unbelievable 25 miles in a single night. Their short forelimbs and long hind limbs make them very agile, and they can jump as much as 50 feet in length. That's 6 times their body length, making them the long jump champions. With speed, agility, and distinctive markings, it is the most formidable predator on land. They're well disguised and change shape with body movement. When compared to other cats like tigers, leopards and jaguars, identifying individual snow leopards is almost as tricky as it can be. The snow leopard, Panthera uncea, is also known as the ounce and irbis, is a felid in the genus Panthera native to the mountain ranges of Central and South Asia. Despite its name, snow leopard, it's more likely related to the tiger. Snow leopards and tigers possibly separated 3.7 to 2.7 million years ago. The snow leopard cannot roar, unlike other big cats. The primary call of snow leopards is a piercing yell that is so powerful that it can be heard over the sound of a river. With thick gray and yellow-tinged fur, snow leopards have solid spots on their head, neck, and lower limbs, and rosettes over the rest of their body. Rosettes are large rings enclosing more minor spots. Like a pair of natural snowshoes, its extra-large paws prevent the cat from slipping into the snow. The cat's big, short nasal cavity warms the air before it reaches the lungs, and its round, short ears minimize heat loss. The snow leopard's gray-white fur, with its dark patches and rosettes, provides superb camouflage. It can be 2 inches long on their back and sides, and almost 5 inches long on their belly. The snow leopard's extra-long tail, as compared to other big cats, aids in maintaining balance as the cat leaps over boulders and cliffs. Also, it adds to the body warmth when wrapped around the body. Its tail can reach up to 31 to 41 inches long. The silky, dense fur of the snow leopard gets even thicker throughout the winter to keep the cat's body warm. It inhabits alpine and subalpine zones at elevations of 9,800 to 14,800 feet, ranging from eastern Afghanistan, the Himalayas, and the Tibetan Plateau to southern Siberia, Mongolia, and western China. In the northern part of its range, it also lives at lower elevations. They favor cliffs, rocky outcrops, and ravines because they are steep and irregular terrains. That is why these animals require so much space to lurk. Male leopards require up to 80 square miles of space, an area larger than 3 Manhattans, while females require up to 48 square miles. Snow leopards are strict carnivores and fierce hunters, and their diet is varied as long as it's animal protein. Its preferred prey is the blue sheep. It also take markhor, ibex, taurus, musk deer, wild boar, wild donkeys, and yaks. Tibetan antelope, as well as Tibetan gazelles. I bet you thought I was done. If it must, it'll eat voles, birds, mammoths, and even mice. It's even also been seen to eat vegetation. Because its natural prey has been depleted in some areas, the snow leopard must take livestock. One Indian snow leopard is alleged to have consumed 5 blue sheep, 9 Tibetan woolly hares, 25 marmots, 5 domestic goats, 1 domestic sheep, and 15 birds in a single year while being watched and safeguarded in a national park. Excellent vision and a keen sense of smell help it detect its prey. By merging with the surrounding environment, the snow leopard approaches as close as it can to a potential victim, after which it will rapidly rush forward using a massive tail for sharp turns. It is solitary, and at most active during daybreak till early morning, and then again in the afternoons and early nights. It's typically found alongside cliffs and ridges, which offer higher vantage points and shade. Snow leopards use their hindpaws to scrape the ground before they drop pee or excrement to trace their paths. Snow leopards reach sexual maturity at 2 to 3 years of age and survive in the wild for 15 to 18 years. They might persist in captivity for up to 25 years. Estrus typically lasts 5 to 8 days, and males don't seek another mate after pairing, most likely due to the short mating season. Snow leopards mate 12 to 36 times per day in the typical felid stance. They are unique among big cats in having a well-defined birth peak. They usually breed in late winter, accompanied by marking and calling, and they'll make a variety of sounds to signal their desire for mating, including purring and chuffing, among others. As soon as the breeding season is through, the male snow leopard will return to its home range. The female then constructs a nest, usually in a rock fissure or in a safe area. A litter typically has 2 to 3 cubs, although in rare situations there might be up to 7. Females have a gestation period of 90 to 100 days, and the cubs are born between April and June in a rocky den or crevice lined with fur shed from their mother's underside. They are blind and helpless at birth, although already with a thick coat of fur. Their eyes open around 7 days, and the cubs can walk at 5 weeks, and they're fully weaned by 10 weeks. The cubs leave the den when they're around 2 to 4 months of age, but they remain dependent on their mother for the first year of their life. Females become reproductively mature when they're 2 to 3 years old, and males at 4 years of age. The snow leopard has a generation length of 8 years. They use their bodies as well as their voice to communicate. Similar to house cats, a snow leopard's tail movement might provide insight into an animal's mood. They also touch each other's necks and heads. They open their mouths without exposing their teeth when they're merely interested in something, but when acting aggressively, they'll exhibit their teeth. According to a private news channel in Pakistan, a 7-year-old was injured by a snow leopard in Galiat district of Bagan, Burma. If confirmed, this is the first known attack by a snow leopard onto a human. The residents in the region where the girl was assaulted are prohibited by law from pursuing the marauding cat. They're also prohibited from using weapons to defend against the animal. Poaching and the illicit sale of skins and body parts pose the greatest danger to snow leopard populations. In Kyrgyzstan, 3 live snow leopard cubs and 16 skins were collected. 330 traps were demolished, and 110 poachers were apprehended between 1999 and 2002. Undercover operations in the nation uncovered an illicit commerce network with connections to Russia and China through Kazakhstan. Greenhouse gas emissions are anticipated to move the tree line in Himalayas and limit the alpine zone, which would perhaps reduce the snow leopard habitat by up to 30%. Snow leopards are in confrontation with humans as they feed on domestic animals and livestock. The loss of natural prey owing to livestock overgrazing and poaching are the primary causes of the snow leopard's population decline. The IUCN Red List classifies it as vulnerable because of the worldwide population being anticipated to be between 2,710 and 3,386 adult individuals, and that's predicted to drop by 10% by 2040. There are several difficulties to overcome in making reliable estimates of snow leopard population size, namely the species' secretive, elusive nature, generally low density, sparse distribution, and remote terrain contributing to generally low detection rates and small sample sizes. If the snow leopards flourish, so will countless other species and the world's most significant freshwater reserves. The breathtakingly gorgeous snow leopard is still considered one of the most fascinating felines in the world. So, tell us what you think of this beautiful, hardy, amazing, elusive, rare, agile, strong hunter-killer beast in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button with your little kitty paws, and hit the notification bell for more unique beasts. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one with my kitty paws. Meow. I'm a grown man.